Good morning, Warriors. On today's episode of Warrior Weekly, we welcome our special guest sports anchor, Anthony Rizzo.
And we hope you have a happy April Fool's Day on Friday. Starting Monday, April 4th, seniors will be able to eat lunch off campus. Open campus will only be offered to students with good grades, attendance, and behavior. Students will also need to have their parents sign the permission slip available on the Maine West website.
Congratulations to Maine West musician Sophia Luong for being accepted into the Carnegie Hall NYO2 summer program. She was chosen as one of only 80 students around the United States to participate in this prestigious program.
And now to Emma with your sports update.
What's good, Warriors? It's Emma with this week's sports update. Big congrats to Lily for taking third at the IWCOA Girls State Open down in Springfield in wrestling. Congrats to the girls water polo team for winning the Hoffman Estates tournament on Saturday, March 12th. The girls are currently undefeated. #winning. On Tuesday, March 15th, the girls' soccer team took on Hersey High School. The girls managed to tie, ending the game with a score of 1-1. The girls have their next tournament on April 2nd. Come and support the baseball team on Tuesday, April 5th, as the boys will take on Elmwood Park here at home. Congrats to Max Makota for earning first place in the freshman conference 50-yard dash and 200-meter run in track and field. And now, to a check-in with the boys track and field team.
What's up, Warriors? We're here checking in with your boys track and field team, asking them a couple questions on their season.
One of my goals this season is for our 4x4 team to get all conference, or for myself to run sub 50 seconds on my 400. The best part of being on this team is the brotherhood, and we're all a family, and just running together is a lot of fun.
The best part about being on this team is definitely the team bonding. We'll all go to IHOP after the meets, and it's a great experience. My friends inspired me to do track, and I just want to improve my skill set mentally and physically.
This sport's set apart from the other sports because everyone kind of has their own strengths and everyone's doing their own thing and separate, but we're still a big team, which is just a lot of fun.
The boys have their first outdoor meet tomorrow, Thursday, March 31st, at Palatine, so be sure to come out and support them. This is Saeed with WMTH Sports.
Last month, on February 15th, the Maine West broadcasting classes went on a field trip to the Chicago Auto Show and created news packages about the event. Check out their coverage.
On February 13th at the Chicago Auto Show, GMC showcased the Hummer EV, which is their first line of electric cars. Due to President Joe Biden's pledge promising that no new gas-powered cars will be sold in the United States by 2035, many companies have adapted to make fully electric cars for the better of the environment. We asked Richard Mason, a GMC representative, about the new electric trucks. Here's what he had to say.
So what makes it a little bit different is how we do our setup. So we have like a skateboard where we have our modules that we can put our modules in sideways, we can put them bottom, we can take our modules, make it a rear-wheel drive, we can put our modules in the front, make it a front-wheel drive. But that skid plate, we can take and put anything on top of it. So whether we're making a truck, making a car, making a SUV, we put it on top of that skid plate. It's just basically putting a computer on the road.
We also interviewed Patrick Christensen, an attendee of the auto show. He shared his thoughts on the new GMC Hummer EV.
I think an electric truck is a good thing because not only does it help save burning fossil fuels like normal cars do, but it's so big it takes up more energy, so it's going to take up less of the fossil fuels as it's being powered with electricity.
There are many unique features about the GMC Hummer EV. One of the most interesting, however, would have to be the crab walk, registered trademark of GMC. This feature allows for the vehicle to drive in a diagonal motion, making for more agile movement despite the size of the vehicle.
After hearing about it, I think it's pretty cool. I like the crab walk. I think it looks really funny. Cars don't move like that, and so I think it's just like unexpected things are funny.
The truck also has an extract mode, which raises the truck to a full 15.9 inches extra height. This is Sophia, Lex, and Sprig with WMTH News.
On March 15, Scholastic Bowl held their annual student versus faculty competition. Here with your coverage on the event is Nikhil Nair.
On Tuesday, March 15th, the Maine West Scholastic Bowl team hosted a faculty versus student Scholastic Bowl competition as a fun challenge between students and their teachers. The students were determined to win the competition, but the teachers weren't ready to give up their streak.
Who are the returning champions are, well, the teachers, of course. The teachers won, and it was 380 to 150.
Even though everyone wants to win, that's not all that Scholastic Bowl is about.
It's really nice to be able to kind of do our usual Skull Bowl practices, but with teachers instead of just kind of doing them on our own and like being able to do competitions with teachers. I think for Scholastic Bowl, it's a really nice way to just get involved and also make a lot of friends.
Yeah, we like to kind of tease each other, and if the students get too many questions right, we kind of threaten them with detentions. The thing about Scholastic Bowl that most people get wrong is they think they have to be smart to join, but it's trivia. Everybody knows some category, and no one knows all the questions.
If you want to help the students win next year, contact Todd Reuter at treuter@maine207.org to join the Scholastic Bowl team. This is Nikhil Nair with WMTH. The Maine West AP Language class has just finished a 6-month-long project. Students studied our Maine West school policies and created presentations in the style of the show Shark Tank. Here to tell you more about the project is Abby Wilson.
Students in Mr. Reuter's AP Language class have been working on a project all year called Shark Tank as a play on the popular show where entrepreneurs pitch inventions to the sharks and hope to get investments. Instead of inventions, students pitch reforms to the student handbook like an open campus and tardy policies that they hope to change here at Maine West. Many students are very passionate about these issues here at Maine West and hope to get their policy changed. Many different projects were covered in Shark Tank.
Part of our reform was to open up A-Wing Door 9 and the Spec Door.
Ours was figuring out a more restorative and reformative way to go about discipline in the school instead of just having straight detentions.
And students had a lot to learn from this project.
With this project, it just has helped, at least me, become more confident in going up to people like administration and other teachers to ask for the change.
Doing all this research, it opens your own eyes, and you sort of listen to your ideas, and you become more in touch with your emotions in high stress, and you just learn to sort of control a little bit better instead of just lashing out.
This is Abby Wilson with WMTH News.
And now for this week's episode of the Maine Minute.
Welcome to the Maine Minute.
Wednesday, February 3rd.
Student Voice Committee.
Sophomore class and council meets today after school.
Maine West is open more doors for drop-off and pick-up.
Music Appreciation Society, Art Club, and Computer Science Club meet tomorrow, March 31st after school.
Read Woke Book Club will meet in the LRC at 7:30 a.m. on Monday, April 4th.
The Maine West Film Showcase will be Monday, April 4th at 6 p.m. in the Lower Commons. Come see what the film department has created this year.
Public College is setting prom dresses for $25.
Visit Harper College any day in March from 2 to 4 p.m.
That's all for this week's episode of the Maine Minute.
Warrior Weekly loves to highlight musicians in our community. To close our show, here's Aubrey Brown. And that's all for today.
Thanks for watching Warrior Weekly.